How's it hanging, everyone? Just a quick check-in from us today as we're out on the road, but we just wanted to chime in on a news development that may very well be finished by the time this video is released. There's a very famous building in Hoan Kiem called Hàm Cá Mập, or the Shark's Jaw building, because when you look at it from the top, it kind of looks like a shark's jaw. Sitting on this intersection, it'll be recognizable to many people because it's essentially the delineation line between Hoan Kiem and the Old Quarter, with Hoan Kiem being by far the most important place in the city for domestic tourism, and the Old Quarter being by far the most important place for the international tourist market. While the Old Quarter is known for old-style buildings and cramped streets, Hoan Kiem is famous for traditional Vietnamese temples and beautiful old colonial-era buildings, and smack right in the middle of both of these places is this big gaudy thing. I'd never really paid much attention to this building as I was usually too busy with fan outreach when we were there, but the tubby intern thought it was an offensive symbol of capitalist excess, while the pretty intern thought it was a unique and interesting place to hang out for a coffee and a snack, and it turns out this dichotomy is representative of the entire history of the building. Completed in 2011, it stood out in sharp contrast to everything in the neighborhoods around it, and was met with both excitement and distaste, with some people viewing it as a symbol of Hanoi's modernization and development, and others seeing it as a disconnect from local heritage and attempt to modernize at the expense of tradition, playing into the decades-old question in many countries asking, does modernization have to mean westernization? Many others also raised concerns that it was bad feng shui, or feng tui in Vietnamese. I don't know a lot about feng or shui, but it definitely clashed with the rest of the environment around it. When the demolition was announced, thousands of the city's residents flocked to the square in front of the building to get some last selfies and shots with the building. It's been scheduled to start being torn down and should have a few of the last floors ripped out by the time this video releases, and the area is intended to become a new park to be included in the Hoan Kiem walking street with a cultural center underground and a couple floors of badly needed parking for the neighborhood. The building is an interesting example of a site that was never intended or promoted for the sake of tourism, becoming a tourism icon. But it did, and however much traditionalists claim that it's not a legacy, no culture or city is a monolith, and for many people the Shark's Jaw is indeed a part of Hanoi's legacy. We will come back and check on the project when it's completed. More open space is always good, but in an odd way I'm kinda sad to see this big goofy thing go. It had a lot of personality, to say the least. Anyway, as the Shark's Jaw chomps down closed for the last time, lick that like button and pause subscribe, and we'll catch you on the next one. Peace out.